So I've been thinking to myself for a while now, like about like what I want to do in my pastime whenever I have a lot of free time, like today. And I think I'm gonna start a blog. I think I'm gonna start posting about things I like and dislike. My problem with like doing this is every time I start doing it, I overpost. You know what I'm saying? Like I start posting every 3 hours of the day, and then there's like nobody I'm reaching out to. But we're gonna try to be consistent with this. We're gonna try to post regular reviews on things and like my opinions on stuff that I think about. The first thing that I want to talk about today, like review wise, is MrBEAST burger, bro. Now, I came into MrBEAST burger with like, you know, low expectations. It's just a YouTuber, you know, he made a meal. A lot of people are gonna rant and rave about it, but except they don't. They really don't. The reviews are actually kind of really bad for MrBEAST burger. I don't know if you've ever like seen the reviews, but they're like kind of 2.5, 3. So I came into it with low expectations. Now, as for some of his decisions on his meal eating, it's kind of, you know, advanced. I mean, he's a little ahead of his time with the pickles and onions on his fries. I wouldn't eat that, but his burgers are actually solid, dude. I mean, it's a little pricey, $10, but you get a lot, dude. I eat MrBEAST burger every time feeling full, bro. If I want something to just sit in my stomach like a rock, MrBEAST burger does it for me, bro. And like, that's not even kidding. Like that's not even joking. I don't like meals that feel like my heart is clogged, right? I don't like it. I don't feel like that after I eat MrBEAST burger, and it would be 3 patties and some bacon. Like, dude, that's supposed to be an artery clogger. Like, and it's not. It's not. It's honestly very clean. It feels really good. Tastes good. All that stuff, you know. But yeah, that's my honest opinion on MrBEAST burger. Let's go on to Overwatch 2, man. And this is something that I have I'm very passionate about because I love the game of Overwatch. I used to be a top 500 Lucio player. You know, I was like bouncing around and jumping off walls and stuff. I love the game. I do. I love the game. I love it a lot. I love it so much, in fact, that I have to say what's wrong with it right now, you know? I don't believe that like people are giving it a fair shot. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe that they're giving it a fair shot. I believe that, like, you know, Overwatch 2 is like, how do you say, like, it's a good game. It's a good game. It's a very good game. Like, the gameplay itself is good. It's good. Some of their decisions on buffs and nerfs are really bad, especially like Cass's grenade. Even Cass's whole loadout, I hate it. I hate it. I hate the player base too, but I'll get to that in just a minute. But this is my main gripe today. It's kind of like a moist critical video when you think about it. But yeah, cast grenade, terrible. You know, some things are bad, but you find that in every game. There's gonna be a meta. There's gonna be something that's like, you know, busted, broken, and there's gonna be people that exploit it. But it comes down to skill in the end. The thing about Overwatch 2 is you have to be ready for empty promises from a money-hungry company. And with any live service game, you have to be ready for just that right there, because like they're going to do the thing that gets them the most money. And I understand that it's a lot of money to run a live service game. Most of the people that are playing Overwatch right now are really loyal fans. I'm not gonna lie, most of them are, because we have been through some stuff. The people that are commenting like, oh my gosh, Blizzard didn't release PvE. You know, Blizzard didn't release PvE. I'm literally quitting the game. Are literally like most likely new players, and I just grabbed that with my foot. Yeah, you're right. But they're usually new players, and it's like it's understandable. Like it's understandable to get disgruntled, but I will say that Overwatch 2 is not in a terrible place gameplay wise. They have a lot they could work with. It's just getting them to actually work with it in a way that actually benefits fans, or actually impresses fans, or makes us think like, hey, they care about us, you know? Because they don't care about us. But maybe a little bit. I'm not gonna say that about the game devs. It's mostly people above the game devs, you know? They're pushing them to make decisions that are like against us. And I hate it, man. I do, because it's my favorite game. And like, I'm not saying that like you know, it's not impossible for Overwatch 2 to like get better. And I'm not saying that like, you know, it's like it's okay that it's flawed. It's not. It's not. It's not okay to betray your fans. But J3, you see a lot of your primetime Overwatch streamers, they stream Overwatch quite a bit still. And not only do they stream like other games and stuff like that, Overwatch is not their main moneymaker, you know? Or it may be their main moneymaker. J3 it is. And I'm very happy for J3 with his reveal about him paying off his dad's debt. That was too real, dude. That's what I subbed for. But yeah, man, it really feels like they just like, you know, cutting a hole in their like. I just cut my finger open. Look at this. They're really just shooting a hole in their own foot. Look at this. I cut my finger open. Isn't that wild? Like, I cut my finger open. Oh, you didn't see that. But J3 Overwatch streamers, yeah. I don't know. This is unscripted, obviously. I'm not gonna script any of these videos that I post. I don't want to. I'm not gonna do that. It takes too much work. But I will say that I'm very proud of Overwatch streamers for hanging in there despite all the hate they get for still playing the game and still supporting the game. It is like a lot of our favorite game. We had a lot of good memories on it. I know I have. I've had a ton of good memories on it. Like a ton, right? And I played like nonstop, like before I joined the army for the first time. I played like nonstop for like 8 months straight. And like, I have a deep love for the game and passion that's never going to go away regardless of what's going on. I'm always going to play it, you know? Even if I hate it, I'm going to play it. It's like a Stockholm Syndrome type thing. And yeah, there are better games out there. I'm actually, right now, I'm playing The Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom. And it's like one of the best games I've ever played in my life. Very hyped for Mortal Kombat 1, 2, by the way. But it's different. It's different. Overwatch 2 is a great game to make memories on, and it's been a great game to make memories on, and it's been a great game to play for a long time. And I love the game. I do. I'm in my daughter's room right now. But I love the game. I do. I love the game. I love the atmosphere, and I love it. Like, love everything. If you want me to go into specifics about different things, I'll talk about that later. Something else I want to talk about. Oh, yeah. The Logan Paul CoffeeZilla situation. If y'all guys aren't like following the Logan Paul CoffeeZilla situation, it's like it's a weird situation for people, for like him specifically. I have a lot of respect for Logan Paul and Jake Paul. I have a lot of respect for them. They have gone through some of the biggest controversies in their careers. And I mean, yeah, it's their fault. It's their own fault. They act childish. They really haven't changed much from who they are. But I will say, for weathering the storm, they do handle it quite well. I will say Logan Paul is very much mishandling his CryptoZoo situation. If you could watch CoffeeZilla's video on it, I'll explain just like a brief rundown of what's going on. But like, basically a bunch of people got scammed into this like crypto, like Pokemon game thing that Logan Paul said he was making, because Logan Paul loves Pokemon. But it didn't work out, you know. They didn't get it to take off because it was run by the biggest scumbags ever. And Logan Paul basically made an apology video to CoffeeZilla after he exposed him. And he said he was going to release $1.8 million to his fans. It's been 6 months since that expose, and he still hasn't said a word about refunds. He also blocked CoffeeZilla on Twitter and didn't respond to his messages while he was like asking him about it. Big whoop. I know, disgusting, terrible. You feel whatever way you want to about it. It's horrible. I find myself in a predicament where I can't really feel sorry for like people who made very bad financial decisions, but also hate scammers. So, you know, I mean, it's whatever side you're on, you know. I feel like that just some good advice I can give you is just don't trust crypto scam. Like, just don't trust anything in the cryptoverse if you're not very finance wise, or you don't have like a lot of financial security. Don't make those risky bets. Don't listen to somebody who's wealthy telling you to make a risky bet with your last dollar for food. Like, don't do that, dude. Don't do that. Like, don't do that. But all in all, I think that's about it. Is there something else I want to talk about? I think it's metas in games and like videos, like metas and things like, like no, I'm not gonna talk about that. I'm not gonna talk about that right now. Let's do Twitch and Kick. This is my final topic. Okay, so Twitch is like this multi-million-dollar platform, and they just make so many bad decisions that just shoot themselves in the foot. And then you're gonna have all of these companies surging up to like make like fill the gap of like people just fed up with Twitch. And we're really seeing a revolution right now. And I'm not gonna be surprised if like some of these stocks on these like big streaming companies like Kick and Rumble, I'm not gonna be surprised if they don't just like shoot to the moon, you know what I'm saying? Because it's a good investment, like with any like going change like that, there's room to make money. But I'm never gonna get into streaming. I just can't. I'm just too loudmouth, unless like I got a big following, and then I would start streaming some. But yeah, dude, that's about it. I love you guys. You guys have a good day. Thanks for being here with my vlog. This is gonna be a regular thing now. I'm gonna try to do one every day, or if not every other day, where we just talk about topics. You just find stuff to like, chat it up about. But yeah, because one day I might blow up and make some money because I say something controversial. The earth is flat. It's a bowl, actually. How y'all feel about the earth being a bowl? Dinosaurs didn't exist. Yeah, here we are. Dinosaurs didn't exist. They never existed. They never did. You killed all those big creatures, and there were supposed to be way more of them than humans, right? Kill all those big creatures, you bury them under the ground. There's gonna be fossils everywhere you're digging up. I don't believe dinosaurs existed. You can fight me on it. You can fight me all you want. I don't believe it. Bye.